If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
This is Concha at night, and let's go to what I think is the greatest thing ever, and probably the most disturbing thing ever. As far as Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, if I were to bet money right now, do a little poly market, do a little Kalshi, all right? Or you could probably go to Vegas and do this. If you were to bet on who's going to be the Democratic nominee for president in 2028, it is most likely going to be Gavin Newsom. The guy looks the part. He lies as well as anybody. And he hopes that every voter out there either is misinformed, uninformed, or has the memory of a goldfish when it comes to his record in California. Said it once, we'll say it again. Highest unemployment rate of any state in the country is in California. Highest homeless rate is in California. Highest poverty rate is in California. This guy, if he ran a funeral parlor, no one would die. All right, completely incompetent, as we saw during the Palisades fires last year, where now only 4 homes have been rebuilt 13 months later. So if you want the country to run like California, where this guy, $18 billion for a train that literally has not been built. It's supposed to be a high-speed train between San Francisco and Los Angeles. This thing will never, ever get done. And where did that $18 billion go, by the way? The guy who shut down his state as badly as New Jersey and New York, and literally took his kids out of public school to send them to private school so they could continue to get their education while he kept California schools closed for more than 2 years. Small businesses shut down. Meanwhile, this guy hosts the Super Bowl, Bengals Rams in LA at SoFi Stadium, and was seen the entire time without a mask. Meanwhile, poor kids performing outside. The bands that they had from various schools around California had to wear masks outside of the stadium while he was inside taking pictures with celebrities like Magic Johnson, Leonardo DiCaprio. Hypocrite, phony, French Laundry. Remember that? Pre-vaccine, out to dinner, indoor restaurant. And then he has the audacity to shut down. More restaurants failed in his state than any other in the country, by a country mile, by the way. And he's going to be the Democratic nominee for president. And he'll probably choose AOC as his running mate because he wants young and he wants minorities. And he thinks that people are that stupid that they vote for people based on their skin color and on their ethnicity. And maybe some do. And that's a shame about this country. But anyway, here's Gavin Newsom. Now, his whole thing has been to try to portray himself as a regular guy, that he actually didn't grow up rich, which he absolutely did. All right. His dad was best friends with the Getty family. You know, Getty as in like oil. And when Gavin Newsom graduated college, then from there, it was the Getty family that poured millions of dollars into his winery. That, you know, all 23-year-olds open a winery, right? Easy to do. Well, especially when you have millions of dollars behind the Getty fortune. Yeah, when I was 23, I could barely open a lemonade stand, let alone a winery. And Gavin's whole thing is like, well, you know, I grew up poor. I'm just one of you. And now he's taken it to a whole new low. This thing should be an ad for everybody who runs against Gavin Newsom, whether you're Democrat or Republican. I don't care, because I've never heard somebody so condescending, so phony, and so, quite frankly, racist than you will hear in this particular clip. In cut number 11, this is cut number 11. Go.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just trying to impress upon you. I'm like you. I'm no better than you. You know, I'm a 960 SAT guy.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to offend anyone, trying to act all there if you got 940. But literally a 960 SAT guy. I cannot, you've never seen me read a speech because I cannot read a speech.
Oh, all right.
Maybe the wrong business to be in.
Whoa. Whoa. So I'm like you because I got a low SAT score and I can't read. So I'm just like you, black audience. And that's who Gavin Newsom was speaking to. A black interviewer before a black audience talking about how because he has a low SAT score and because he's jokingly saying that he can't read, therefore he's just like them. F you. I mean, honestly, I don't know how he walked out of there and not one person got up in his face and said, how dare you? Who the hell are you? All that said, Wesley Hunt, who is a congressman from Texas, who happens to be, black, who graduated from West Point, well, he has some thoughts on this. And you know what? In this business, they say, keep the sound bites down to like 15, 20, 25 seconds, maybe 30. I'm playing this whole thing. Sorry. Minute and 21, cut number 19, Wesley Hunt on Gavin Newsom's racist SAT remark. Racist, I can't read just like your remark. And this is hanging in the Louvre. We'll put it that way. Cut number 19, go.
Would be incredibly insulting, but this is the Democrat Party, and this is how liberals think about us today. They're literally telling you who they are and how they really feel about black people. I call this the soft bigotry of low expectations. These people are so racist that they don't even understand how racist and how overtly racist all this stuff really is. And as a black man who clearly is educated and comes from a family of educated people, my sister, brother, and I, as I've said in the show many a day, are all West Point graduates. I earned 3 master's degrees from Cornell University. My brother is a Harvard Business School graduate. My sister, after West Point, got her master's degree in applied mathematics and was a West Point instructor, while both my brother and I were cadets at West Point. There's 60 years of military service in our entire family because my parents believed that Jesus plus education equals success. That has nothing to do with the way that you look. And to see benevolent white liberals like Gavin Newsom sit there and say in front of a bunch of black people that I'm like you because I did poorly on my SAT. I am like you because I can't read. Well, I'm here to tell you, Mr. Gavin, sir, I can read and I can do some math for 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Do not offend us and offend a lot of black people.
Amen. Wesley Hunt. That's beautiful. And again, you will not see that clip anywhere on cable news outside of Fox tonight, probably Newsmax, maybe. Right? That's again what Newsom said. I tweeted out at the time when I saw this. I said, "All right, let's see the coverage from the New York Times, the Washington Post, MSNBC, MS Now, whatever the hell it is, CNN, right? Mediaite. Let's see how much coverage this gets, because I can guarantee you, if anybody from the right said something like that to a black audience, it would be, forget 24/7 news, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week kind of news. Like it would be wall to wall. Instead, Newsom gets away with it. And that's why he could be the nominee, because he could say things like that. And because of the bias of omission to protect him, the media does not cover this and call it what it is, overt racism. So that's the Newsom thing, trying to appeal to black people by saying, I'm stupid just like you, which again is the biggest insult of all time. But this is a thing in the Democratic Party.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.